If you look normal and you're dark skinned and they stare at you, it's normal. Is there racism? Am I really teaching you guys Turkish right now? No, I'm not. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, hi, my name is Glory O'Kings. Thank you so much for stopping by. So in today's video, I'm going to be doing a chit chat video. I'm going to be talking about black and living in Turkey. Well, I filmed the part 1 of this video. I didn't think I was going to film a part 2. I was just sitting down and chatting about what life is for me as a black girl living in Turkey. So I'm going to be sharing a part 2. So if you want to check out the first part of this video, it's here. Before I start with this video, I wanted to address some things that I said in the other video and the comments as well. So first off, I spoke of a situation where the mask incident. If you don't know what I'm talking about, just maybe watch the other video after this video. So the mask incident, apparently there was a rule back then in Turkey where you had to show your ID for them to give you a mask or a free mask. I don't know if it was free or before they can sell to you, something like that, but that was the situation. So many people in the comment section were saying it was not a racist incident. So yeah, and the next thing I also want to talk about is when I come to speak about my experience, and maybe people who are not black, maybe the Turkish people or other people come to say they don't do what I say they are doing. I'm speaking based off of my experience. Like, is what I experience. You cannot come and tell me, oh, this particular set of people are not like this, when I faced a certain experience like that and I'm sharing it out. Do you get me? It's not like I'm trying to bash anyone, or I'm not bashing. I actually said mostly good things about Turkey. I'm not bashing, I'm just saying my truth. So if my truth bothers you, I don't know what to do, but you cannot tell me about my experience. I would also like to address the staring part, right? I didn't say, oh, they just look at you, boom. I'm saying they look. They do stare at you. I got comments in the comment section that they admire a lot and they tend to stare when they're admiring you, so they might not even notice that. And I think that's actually true, because sometimes they can walk up to you and say, oh, you're very beautiful, or they just look at you. Okay. I'm doing this video based off of people who would be coming to Istanbul, Turkey, or who plan on visiting Turkey and they experience these things. I just want them to know it's totally normal. Okay, it's normal, it's not weird. So when you come from the airport and they're looking at you like this, it's probably normal, as long as you're not wearing something that is triggering or you don't look like a clown. If you look normal and you're dark skinned and they stare at you, it's normal. Okay. The second thing on my list is frequently asked questions. Some frequently asked questions about Turkey that I receive is there racism? Honestly, as a black girl, we tend to have some sort of instances where you might perceive as racism, and then you tend to have some sort of instances where it might not be racism, it's just the person's personal problem. Sometimes you might be in a situation where somebody's angry from their father's house or from their husband's house. They're angry, and then maybe you come in contact with that person. They now transfer the anger on you. Sometimes it's not racism, sometimes it's just transfer of aggression. That's what's happening. But there are a few times that I can count on my fingers, just a few times, where we can say, okay, we've actually experienced a racist situation. I don't know if that makes sense. The language barrier. So I always get questions about language barrier. Yes, there's language barrier. Yes, you're going to experience it. So if you're coming to Turkey, I would advise you to probably watch Turkish movies or watch movies with Turkish subtitles or something, or learn Turkish a bit. Like, just learn the basic Turkish, I guess. If you are someone who cannot really learn Turkish, just learn the basic Turkish, like merhaba and the other things. Okay, let me try to speak some Turkish. Merhaba is hi, hello. Nasılsınız? Or nasılsın. I don't know which one is which. But anyways, one of them is how are you doing. Then you say iyiyim sen. Iyiyim is like I'm good, you. Am I really teaching you guys Turkish right now? No, I'm not. But there are some words that you would definitely hear and you get used to it. Like the first three words you would probably learn is merhaba, tamam, evet. Tamam is okay, evet is yes, or evet. I don't know how you pronounce it. Sorry if I'm pronouncing these things wrong. That's how I pronounce it and they understand me, okay? That's pretty much it. And then finding jobs. I filmed a video on jobs you can get as a foreigner, as a foreigner living in Turkey. Filmed a video on that, so you guys should definitely check it out. They do offer jobs, some jobs, foreigners as well. So if you're someone who is dedicated at finding a job and you have the good connections, I'm pretty sure you'll find the job. So yes, sometimes they give jobs to people if you're qualified for the job, of course. The third thing I want to talk about is the housing situation, right? I'm pretty sure I've spoken about housing situations in Turkey before. I'm pretty sure I've spoken about it. I'm going to try to link the video. I've gotten questions on where the best place to live in Istanbul is. So if you're someone who is planning on coming to live in Istanbul, Turkey, and you're looking for the best area or the best place to live or the best surrounding, I don't know what word to use, I have some suggestions, but I don't know what the rents are like there. For me, I stay in SNUs, and SNUs is like one of the most affordable places you can stay, but I wouldn't advise you to come to SNUs. Not like I'm saying it's not good, but there's just too many people here and I don't know how to explain it. But if you can find houses somewhere else, do you boo, because I wouldn't me personally, I wouldn't advise you to come to SNU. The next place on my list is Kadikoy. Kadikoy is like in the city area where it's close to places, it's close to like, it's the Asian side. Yes, Kadikoy is on the Asian side, I believe. Please, if I'm wrong, correct me. You can also stay there. It's very calm. Kadikoy is a very calm place. I've been there several times. It's very calm and relaxing, but there's still traffic sometimes. There's traffic all over Istanbul. You can't escape the traffic, okay? And Shishli, of course, you can stay in Shishli. You can stay in Maslak. Maslak is where people stay, so it's a nice environment. It's like a modern type of environment. Shishli, Besiktas, Kadikoy, probably some of them, most of the houses there are old. So yes, that's pretty much it for the housing situation. Let me try to think what other questions you guys might have. I have a question about buildings, guys. This is the honest question because I asked my Turkish friend. He kind of gave me some options, but I actually want to like ask a variety of people. So I have a friend. She lives in a building, in our apartment building. When she moved in, everything was cool, right? And now all of a sudden she would realize that after paying her bills, the guy, the landlord, I don't know if it's the landlord or the caretaker of the building, would disconnect the electricity for the house. Why? Because the other tenants have not paid their bills, right? But that does not relate to her, does it? It doesn't, because she has paid her rent and her bills. What the guy would do is he would disconnect the electricity, the gas, the water, and then say they all have to pay before he could reconnect it. And I'm thinking, are you guys in boarding school? Like, what's that nonsense? How am I responsible for my neighbor not paying their bills? That did not stop there. When the new year started, he increased the IDAT. If you're new here, the IDAT means maintenance fee. He increased the IDAT. He doubled the IDAT basically. Let's say if they were paying 200 lira for a 1+1 for IDAT, he increased it to 400 lira for a 1+1. Does that make sense? And I think it's ridiculous, because why are you paying that much when you live in a 1+1 for IDAT? And I know he's not allowed to do that, because on the contract it states how much you pay for the IDAT before they increase the price. I hope that makes sense. And he just randomly increased the price for everyone, and these apartments are mostly foreigners living there, right? Okay, that did not end there. He now wants them to pay like 4 months bills, 4 months rent every time. Let's say my friend, for example, my friend lived there for 4 months. He wants her to pay 4 months extra. That does not make sense, does it? It does not make sense, because I know in Turkey you're allowed to pay your rent monthly. Now he's telling them to pay 4 months bills. And another thing that seemed very off was the prices of the electricity. He brings the bills to them, and I know in Turkey you're supposed to take your bill, you're supposed to register your name at the electricity office and pay your bills straight or directly to the electricity office. But he brings it to them, and I tell you, these people pay 1,000 lira for electricity. I've lived in Turkey for over 2 years and I've never paid electricity of 1,000 lira. Do you get me? I stay with my friends and we've never used electricity of up to 1,000 lira, and I'm just like, this is off. This is very off. And when they do not pay, he disconnects the lights. Of recent, he disconnected the lights since March 1st and today is March 4th. I think they just brought it last night. That's like 3rd. For 3 days they didn't have electricity. Even if you've paid your rent, your bills and every other thing, they did not have electricity. How does that make sense? Please someone explain that situation to me, because me, I'm not understanding. And it's mostly foreigners that live there, actually mostly blacks that live there. I don't know why he's trying to make money off of them, but most of them are leaving the building though. And when I searched for the house on Sahibi, then it said suitable for foreigners. I feel like that's how he's getting foreigners to come and live in the house and then take money off of them, because he overprices the water bill, the gas bill, the rent and everything. So it's just ridiculous. Please guys, let me know what to do. Is there like a website they should report to, or the police? I feel like the police might not really do anything about it because it's just ridiculous. Let me know what you guys think. Please let me know a solution. If you have a solution, please let me know in the comment section below. Thank you. Alright, so guys, I've come to the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please do not forget to give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Okay, bye guys.